Let's try that again. Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me the sign. Sorry. I turned on my mic and then I must have when I was activating it turning it off. But let's do that whole intro again. Welcome to this Super Six Sean Sunday live stream where I walk you through thank you. Where I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to hit the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area. We're talking about all the areas that you know and love and maybe some that you don't know about yet, but you're going to love them. Maybe you'll hate them. But we're talking about Bailey. We're talking about Conifer, Evergreen, Pine, Morrison, Idledale, Indian Hills, Kittredge, Morrison, Genesee, Idaho Springs, Georgetown. Everything just about 45 minutes to 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area, right along that I-70 285 corridor here. Oh, I got to share my screen. Let me pull this back up. Coming to you guys as you guys are jumping on, do as we do. I appreciate Rob on here throwing down, letting us know who's on. We got one lonely beastie dropping in. Let us know where you're watching from today. Let me share my screen. Boom. There we go. There we have it. Let's get the proper setup. So that is the area that we're going through today. You see, we got a little Bailey. We got a lot of Evergreen popping off. Some Conifer, Indian Hills area. A lot along the we got several along that Genesee frontage area. Genesee frontage area. One Lookout Mountain. We got what is that? Floyd Hill? A bunch of, oh no, that's Witter Gulch, Echo Mountain area, one Idaho Springs, St. Mary's. Looks like we got a Georgetown in there. So we got a good list, a plethora, an array of homes we're going to be going through. I am a little hangdog. I'm not hungover, if that's what hangdog means. I got sick on Thursday ish. I got through my two buyer consultations. I had one of y'all from Texas, the Eastern Plains of Texas, looking to make their way up here, and then Florida. Like I said, Florida and Texans. You guys are all this time of year. You're like, that's it. That's the last summer we're doing. And so I got real sick, and I tried getting on yesterday. I tried to like gargle salt and get my voice ready, and there was no way it was gonna last for 2 hours. So this is the best we have for today. Definitely didn't want to miss you guys, but yeah, I'm not tip top form, but we're you know we ain't got no quit in us. We're gonna still get it done. But yesterday it was hurting. 95,000 is the bottom of the list. 95,000, is this real life? I got iPhone photos. 95,000, and it's not a trailer. Let's see what's going on over here. On this channel, if you're new to this, we do this every weekend, typically Saturdays, unless I'm sick, Sean, or super busy, Sean. But we go from the least expensive to the most expensive. So the homes, crazy enough, as they get more expensive, they get nicer. But we go from the least expensive to the most expensive. We talk, we gawk, we chop it up. We see how you guys are doing. How's the weather where you're hanging? And it's football season, so we can talk trash on football too. Ohio State doesn't start till next week, and the big game isn't. What do we got? Texas, I think, week 2. But let's get into Riverside Drive, 2016 Riverside Drive. It's a one bedroom, one bathroom, 519 square footer, built in 1900. So I'm guessing 1900. I'm guessing it's the west side of Idaho Springs here. Yeah, cool. Riverside Road. I'd say this is. I like Riverside Road. Uh, I, I think it's the first or second best street to live on. In start time is always ish. That is very true, guys. I'm gonna be on here for you. I'm gonna be on here with you, but I mean, I have to sit down and get ready for a 2.5 hour video. I got to get my my beverages, my bio break. I hope I hope you're okay with the flexibility. Let's see where this property line is because Idaho Springs. This one does look like it. It looks like you have somewhat of a little driveway there. You might have some side parking there, which is a flex in Idaho Springs. You see a bunch of these don't have driveways, especially as you get back here onto Virginia Road because you're on the hill there. So let's check it out. 95,000. Are you kidding me? I wonder what's going on with it. Well, it's small and it needs some love. Is that a drain or is that just wear and tear? I think that's just wear and tear on the floor there in the kitchen. Little studio apartment in the mountains. 95,000 though. I don't care how big it is, how small it is. 95,000 in town. Walkability. I mean, there's not many photos to take. Is there something wrong with that's Echo Mountain there? Is there something wrong with it? Significant structure concerns being sold as is. So cash only. I mean, you could build though. Just tear it down. 100,000. Tear it down. Rebuild. 95,000 is the asking price. GGB. GGB. You'll be watching later. All right. Hey, thanks for jumping in, saying what's up. Good to have you on GGB. All right, next up, going over to more realistic pricing for the mountains up here. We're going over to 221 Juniper Lane. Jane repping San Antonio. What's the temp look like it's getting up to here? I blame the people I was hanging out with on Thursday, but also the weather change. Every time the weather changes, I always get a little rundown. Typically, not nearly as bad as I was the past couple days. The high today 76. Beautiful, beautiful fall weather. Fall is the best time of year in Colorado for sure. 221 Juniper Lane, one bedroom, one bathroom, 700 square feet. I usually feel like my my immune system get hit just like right now because I leave the windows open. So when the it turns to a fall feel outside, which it is, and then once I turn on the furnace, those first couple days of that new like dry temperature hitting my lungs, I always feel worn down. But not again, like not I was sick as a dog past couple days. Built 1968. Where are we at? I'm not gonna show us here. Juniper Lane, back in Bailey. Well, I think that's gonna be the Berlin Ranchettes then. Yeah, you're going to be the Ranchettes, Berlin Ranchettes, kind of the back end of the Ranchettes, back by where GGB is heading out. 99 today with humidity. Let's not forget the humidity. So this looks cute. Siding looks good. Okay, you got a little bit of privacy there. Looks like you're kind of at the top of the hill. I think Juniper Lane might have been listed for sale before. That carpet, that crimson carpet. There's my spirit animal on top of the fridge there, a zebra, a zebra. What's your guys' spirit animal? Tell me what your spirit animal is, and I'll tell you why mine is the zebra. What made it? Well, they got animal patterns. This house is wild. It's funny. It's like the corporate framed motivational leadership uh photo there. It's cute though. Oh yeah, house living on the edge. Look at that. Yeah, so if you want a property with a little bit of views, You don't care about having the usable acreage. There you go. The house is off the side of the hill there. Cool. All right. Nice, cute house at the bottom of the list here. Coming in at 350,000 for 700 square feet. I like these little houses. I don't mind a little house as long as you got some good outside sitting area, and that one does. So zebra is my spirit animal. What's your guys's here? I want to get some other answers in here before I tell you mine. And we only have four of you on right now, so when with this voice, I don't think I have the like this smooth bassy R&B voice today because I'm all just all mouth breathing. So I don't think it's gonna attract people today. I think you guys you're gonna have to really like me if you're gonna handle this today. So next up is 6411 South Summer Road over in the Morrison Deer Creek neighborhood. We got a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 845 square footer. There you go, Rob. You got a Florida room, Rob. Built in 1950, sitting at a 14,000 plus square foot lot. So kind of close to 285 here as you're coming up just past Indian Hills, right by Turkey Creek there. So you're right by the Twin Forks restaurant. You're going to be hearing 285 though. It's definitely going to be there. All right. There's your Florida room. Looks like a mud room to me. What the hell is a Florida room? I'm gonna look that up. We got more wildlife in here. All right. Excuse me. That was a mix of my. Did you? I don't know if you guys heard that burp. That was a mix of protein shake and AG1. You got two boob lights. Looks like lower ceilings. When did I say this was built? Looks like 1920s, 1950s. Just the lower ceilings, smaller rooms. Electric baseboard heat. It needs a little bit of love. Windows look like they've been updated at some point. You get the fridge on the other side. It's the bottom of the list. Bottom of the list. Okay. Boiler looks decent. Cool. 375,000. What's up, guys? See, we got a couple more people jumping on. Say what's up in the chat. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Good to have you on. 420. Very Colorado price. We got a duplex over here in Kittredge. This is 26222 South End Road, a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,493 square footer. Built in 1979 on a 3,011 square foot lot. So End Road is the end of the back area of Kittredge there. It means you're kind of at the top. Nice thing is you don't really have anybody driving by you here. It looks like you feed the duplex. So it looks like there's two duplexes that share the kind of same parking area back in there, which is nice that you have your own parking. Guest parking is a little bit limited. But yeah, you're kind of back at the end there, looking down on everybody in Kittredge if that's what you're into. Hey, at least they've kept the same siding. Some of these duplexes is you own your half. Some of these you'll see like brown siding on one side and a completely different tone on the other, and it's like, could we coordinate? Could we work together? All right, looks like they threw down some newer carpet. Looks like electric heat. All right, there you go. A little bit of view through the wire. Little Kanye view through the wire. Windows look a little older. All right, it needs a little love. But it's all right. You got a laundry chute. Say, what's up? You got a laundry chute. What's the value of? It's very subjective. What's the value of a laundry chute? Cool. Asking 420, man. Yeah, man. Next up, we're going over to Idaho Springs. This is the St. Mary's property up here. So back up at St. Mary's, we got 201 Silver Creek Road. This is a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,452 square feet. That one bathroom is always kind of a bummer. 3 beds, 1 bath. Just anyways, we'll see how nice of a bathroom it is. But nice thing about Clear Creek back in here, depending on where you're at, this is let's see here. So you're on municipal water over here, which means to add an extra bedroom, extra bathroom, you wouldn't need to like improve your septic tank or anything like that. It's really around the bedrooms. So even if you had a 3-bedroom, septic tank really wouldn't change. But adding an extra bathroom, I think, would make it much more marketable. So you're in a good spot to coming in just off of Fall River Road, right off the exit there. So easy in, easy out. You're at a 10,000 feet, so keep that in mind. And anytime we're looking at St. Mary's area, 10,000 feet of elevation means different seasons, different lifestyle, and that it's colder longer. I mean, they'll. This is an area that they could get snow here in the next few weeks if it rains a lot as these temperatures get colder in the evening time. So let me see if I could get the weather up in St. Mary's. No, I don't know if I can find out that much. But they also do have a really cool, my favorite mining claim. Let's see if it's going to show up here on the map. My favorite mining claim back in this area. They don't have it on their map. There's a mining claim called Glory Hole. You got Glory Hole Road over here. That's funny. All right, let's see the house. Cool. And nice views. Typically have good views up here. Great stargazing, especially if you're looking for a second home, which I've been getting way less as the prices have gone up, way less second home seekers. But nice flat usable acreage here. And you can see if you look at the when you're looking at this St. Mary's area, I'll point something else out here for you. When you're looking at the St. Mary's area, it's like you come in Fall River Road, and Texas is fairly low. I mean, not low, but this is the first of the hill. All of this area down in here, fairly flat, easy living. Um, Easy living in the sense that they maintain the roads very well. Once you start getting to Harris, it starts to getting a little bit more wily. Your driveways, because it's all in the hill, driveways can get fairly steep getting in and out of there. Once you hit Nebraska, you're seeing less homes on Nebraska, which means they haven't ran the water all the way on Nebraska down here, which means like this Harris, if you're going to buy empty lot on Harris, typically it's easier for you because the water has already been run through the road there because they're on municipal water. Nebraska Drive here, less so something to look at. And then Lincoln for sure. Lincoln in the dead of winter, they're hardly ever plowing that. So especially if you're looking for a winter home or a short-term rental type setup, Lincoln is a tough one to do it on this top part here, just because access is tough. So, but you'll see like $20,000 acre lots, $20,000 acreage, $20,000 lots. See, I'm sick. I'm not with it right now. But just something always to know. I always keep an eye out on that when I'm looking at this area. But nice flat usable acreage. That is illegal right there. I had a client, one of my clients asked me about the fire bans, and like the rule around the fire bans is you can have fire in your house. So like don't think that the fire ban is regarding your fireplace. You can burn wood anytime you want. It's the open fire pits like this. This is what you can't have. This is against the law right now. So you can't have open fire pits like this. I know you'll see them on properties. Those are from days gone past. We haven't been able to really burn outside for past few years. What you can have is you can have a enclosed fire pit that's like gas. So I have some people that will even take like a little portable fire pit with a big, propane tank that they bring up for like a gas grill. So you can have a fire like that, but you can't be doing this. All right, nice boob light, nice primary. Primary loft space opens up to the downstairs area. Again, this is a great giggity. This is a great summertime spot. I mean, it's great in the winter too, just getting in and out and maintaining plowing can get rough. But again, as this one getting into the area and out, it's one of the easiest because you're right there by that Alice Road, which connects to Fall River Road. 450,000 is what they're asking. List one, page one. Here we go. What are we going up to? 2.85. So nothing crazy this week. Only got two in the twos. A lot of evergreen around that $1 million price point. Pretty much most things between like 900,000 and 1.2, 1.5 are going to be in evergreen unless they're in like Conifer or Pine or Bailey and they have a lot of acreage. Let's go over to London Lane over in Conifer. So the Shadow Mountain area, right where Conifer and Evergreen kiss. This is 8680 London Lane. 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 720 square feet. That looks like a steep driveway. It looks like it was smart for them to pave that before hitting the market because that will deter some people. 1.1 acres built in 1964. I don't know why the maps are taking so long to load today. Do this. There we go. So yeah, you're up on the hill there. This Shadow Mountain area, this is an area that like sometimes insurance is a little bit tougher to get. You can see this next neighbor has a steep driveway too. Nice and quiet back in there. Since it is densely forested like that, a little bit harder sometimes to get insurance on it. And then you're probably closer. You're actually this one's right in the middle of it. This one's right in the middle of it. So you're kind of feeling like you're out in the middle of nowhere, but you're not. I mean, you got probably 15 minutes to get back to Aspen Park, or probably 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes to get back to Evergreen Lake. So you're that 15 to 20-minute range. Yeah, fair. Look, all that's terraced right there. That's a steep driveway, and that looks like it's west facing. So you're not going to get that morning sun, but I'd say just keep your side by side, keep your four wheeler up top there. It'll be easy to push it down. Oh, okay, that's nice to have. So this is lower below that terrace, so you have plenty of good parking. That's actually that's a smart thing to do. Because say you can't, or say you have company, say you have the freaking mother-in-law is visiting. Say you got family coming up and they're like they can't make it up there. This is easy. This is a county maintained road, the dirt road there, but they can just shoot straight up here and park, and that's really nice to have. Looks like they put in a new septic system over there too. At least a new cap. Hey, it's a big enough, it's small enough house too that you company, if you do have company, yeah. See, they just paved that. Really smart for them to do. Looks like that's their new septic system there up top. So you can't build over here. You can't build on top of the septic. You could probably go a little bit further if you want to add on. But yeah, you can see how rough it was before. It was a smart choice. Good advice by the agents to pave that. Cool. That's a cute room. Windows look somewhat updated too. Yeah, decent flow for a small house. I like it. You're not going to have it two separate living spaces in 700 some square feet. So I'd say it's a good layout for what it is. Cool. Looks like they put in a new shower. You got a bathtub. There's your storage for, I'd recommend a four wheeler. There's your wellhead inside there. Cool. $489,900. I don't think it's bad. I think they paid attention to their agent. Love to see it. 27231 Log Trail over in Conifer, Green Valley neighborhood. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,086 square footer. 1.39 acres, built in 1969. Giggity. Right off of 285 there, so you're going to have lots of 285 noise. That's going to be a no-go for some people. But you got the pricing. You're right between Pine and Conifer here, Aspen Park. So Pine Junction and Aspen Park. That's going to be your main shopping. Heading down 285 if you need to get to all the things, not too far down the hill. I like the rock. I like the rock siding. I like the metal roof on the house. Cool. Okay. Decent counter space. Cool. Bon appetit. Pinot Noir. I like that rocking chair. That's sweet. I like the office. Well, is that really an? You can't even tuck your knees in. I think that's fake office setup. You get how can you work from there? Cool, 3/4 bath. Nice moss rock fireplace. I like this area. That's cool. I'd put my office right where that dining table is and tell everybody else to figure out. Eat on your lap. Cool, big laundry room. Nice deck. Deck looks good. Outdoor space looks good. All right, for what it is. I mean, you got that. You're gonna have the 285 traffic, but nice space. Asking 535. All right, what do we have? A duplex here. Let's see. It said I saw end unit. Next up is 4897 Silver Spruce Lane over in Evergreen. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,512 square feet. Private end unit, wooded open space, mountain stream, rare find. I'm guessing this is right south of Evergreen Lake there, that little townhome community. Oh, I'm right. God, I'm right. The stream gave it away. So yeah, you got a little townhome community over in here. So this is the end unit, which is nice because some of these are clustered, and if you're here, like in these ones, you're looking either at the parking lot or you're looking at this house. So end unit, which end unit? Yeah, it looks like the nature side, which is great. You're gonna have all the elk, all the deer coming through, just nibbling. You got a garage on these too, if I'm not mistaken. So I know you looks like you take a bunch of stairs to get to the back here, but you got the most people are gonna be just coming through the garage. And I saw this. I saw this when I was looking at another unit. This like bridge type patio here. It looks like it goes to the unit across the way. So I don't know if that's shared or not. There you go. You got the agent iPhone photos right there. I like the color scheme. I think it looks cute. Cute. Well done. The old barn doors. Barn doors for this makes sense. I don't like barn doors for bedroom doors. I hope that you got a nice vibe down here. So basement, this is like basement. You typically have your basement, your laundry, and garage walkout. Does this one not have a garage? I feel like they would have taken a picture of it. Let's see. Yeah, you have a two-car attached garage. They definitely should have taken a picture of that. So that's good. 393 for HOA. I'd say that's a good HOA. You don't have like a clubhouse or anything like that, but they should do like snow removal, trash removal, road maintenance, water. There you go. You got some things included in that. I mean, trash itself is like 90. I think I pay $90 a month, maybe 75 to $90 a month for my house. Snow removal, water. I mean, that's over $100 right there. So that and then when you have the HOA, they cover the exterior insurance. So your insurance is typically less because you don't have to pay for the exterior roof and all that stuff, siding, which so there's a little barrier here. So you do have this like shared deck type setup, but you have a barrier here from the neighbor. So yeah, your insurance is a little bit less too because you're only paying to insure like the envelope of the house, which makes that HOA make sense. All right, going over to Bunny Road, 247 Bunny Road, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,012 square footer. I like that. That's a good size for the beds and baths. 37,000 plus square foot lot. That's almost an acre. Built 1995. Bunny Road, where are you? So the back end of the Berlin Ranchettes back in Bailey there. Not too bad though. You shoot right out here to what is this? Rosalie, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow to Rosalie kicks you right out by the Happy Camper Cannabis, man. Go get your weed, man. I like the log deck. Looks like Trex log deck too. You got a circle driveway with the view. I like it. I like it so far. Cool. I don't mind it. Yeah, good flow. Get a little eat-in kitchen area. Carpet can go, but other than that, looks good. Carport, nice little cute little log style, ranch style home. Cool. It ain't much, but it looks cute. I like it with the views too. Cool. One full bathroom, track stacking, exterior looks good. Siding looks good. Okay, I like it. Okay, cute. I see it. 550 is what they're asking. Almost an acre. Not a bad location. Going over to Evergreen, Haiwan. 2356 Highwan Drive, Unit 46. So we get a like a townhome community over here. Looks like it's by the golf course. 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,944 square feet. Built 1974, $400 monthly HOA. Cool. Good location. Easy in, easy out. High one roads are maintained very well. Uh, right on Brookline here, shoots you in and out. This is right where you see the when you're coming on Evergreen Parkway and you see that High One sign. That's right where you're pulling in here. So right in there to the left. So great location across the road from all the elk in the morning. You come down you come right down the road here to where am I at? Come right, yeah, right down to Bergen Parkway. You could fight me in the morning, every morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You could fight me, play fake murder at Evergreen Jiu Jitsu. It's a good time. Nice. I like this setup. I like that. Good flow. Cool. Nice little patio. I don't know about the blue counters, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay for now. It's moving ready. Looks clean. Cabinets look new. You replace that counter, changes the vibe. I kind of like the blue tile right there. I like a little bit of pop of color. Cool. It looks like a king size bed in there, fitting good, fitting well. Cute. Each room has its balcony. Cool. Two separate living spaces. Oh, that love sack couch is looking cozy. I got a love sack couch. I'm torn on it. They're good. Cool. I like it. I like how they used the space. There's your door. Oh, I thought that was your doorbell. That's swords. Every man, you need swords, right? What is that? Is that anybody know any military folks here? What is this? Is this the Marines by chance? I feel like if that was a Purple Heart, I feel like that would be in a case. I don't feel like that that's like a race. It's like you ran a race type thing the way you set that up. And then there's an Olympic barbell here. I don't know why that's sitting inside of the room. Anyways, okay, cool. Yeah, good location. There's the golf club. You could get at the golf course too. You could get like a golf membership with the pool and rec center and facilities and clubhouse, or you can just get like a clubhouse membership. You could get one that lets you golf like 6 times a year, which would probably be something what I would do. But the clubhouse and the rec center, especially if you have kiddos, is a great way to meet people. Cool, looks good. I like it. 589 is what they're asking. I hurt my rib at jujitsu. I'm terrible today. I hurt my rib at jujitsu today, so with the cough, like it's super painful every time I cough and sneeze. Kings Valley Road here. We have uh, one photo here, so we're gonna skip this one, but it's available. Kings Valley, you got typically have great views. Let me see if I can go pull this up on the side here. I'll pull it up on the MLS. Where's your MLS number here? I'll pull it up on the side. We'll be able to see it. If they have more photos, we'll find them. Please hold. What are you guys getting into this? I love this time of year. Kids are back at school. Football season's going right before Labor Day. Labor Day, I think, is my favorite weekend to go camping, go do outdoor stuff. I'm going to try to get back to Ohio for Canfield Fair. Canfield Fair, Ohio's largest. Nope, they only have one photo on the MLS. That's all we got. Canfield Fair, Ohio's largest county fair. That's what I like to go back for. And it's Mama Murphy. It's her birthday's on the first 2 days. All right, next up, we're going over to 479 Doe Circle. Who's got the 650? Who's got that dough? 650 dough. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,903 square feet, 1.03 acres, built in 1996. Back at the Berlin Ranchettes area again. We got a bunch of Berlin Ranchettes properties popping off. So nice little community. Our girl GGB, who took off, couldn't stick around. She had to go to work, but she'll be watching later. GGB is our local ambassador for the Berlin Ranchettes area. Let's get into it. This is 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,903 square feet, and an acre. Not bad. Siding looks okay. Could use probably next couple of years. Use refresh. Look at the views though. Nice. Love that. Counters look good. Cabinets they look they look older, but they painted well and new hardware looks good. A little pantry space. Big primary there. Big primary. Full bath. Cool. All right, they've done some nice updates to it. Got the gym where you get shredded like lettuce and cabbage. Yeah, cool. Looks good. Roof looks decent. Looks like you got a nice little pergola outdoor sitting area. Maybe this was the hot tub spot at one point. Looks like a good hot tub spot if it's not wired yet. Cool. I like it. 650 is what they're asking. 66 Lodgepole Circle. Look at the trees tight around this house. Definitely probably I definitely probably want to cut some of those down. That's a little bit even with the metal roof. Metal roof is great. Metal roof is a great thing to have. Um Embers, you basically just oil on your roof, oil and tar on the roof there if you don't have a metal roof. So metal roof is good for insurance purposes, but still all those trees are pretty damn close. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,448 square feet. Built in 1983 on almost an acre. 2-car garage. 6-year warranty on the new paint. Excellent condition. There you go. So Lodgepole. So we're back up in Echo Hills. Let's play the game. Let's see the elevation that you're at. I'm guessing 9,100. And I want to go over. I think it might be close to 9,200. I'm going to say 9,100 so I don't go over. So location here, this is always an area. If you're on a recon trip, this is an area I say to check out to see if it's for you. Now it looks like it's as the crow flies, it looks like it's very close to Evergreen, but this is about a 15 to 18-minute drive. It is 103 is a school bus route, So that's good. It's going to get plowed. There's a school bus drop off right at the bottom here of the neighborhood. So that's nice. You can drop the kids off right there. But it is kind of a longer, windy drive to get back out of there. Clients I put up there, they like it. It's nice and quiet, but it is another area that you're gonna get snow in May when a lot of the area is getting rain. 95, 9,500. So yeah, you're up there. Cool. They paved the driveway though. Looks good. Deck looks good. Roof looks good. Those are aspen trees. Aspen trees aren't as big of a threat as the pine trees, obviously. Those burn much faster, but still. Nice landing spot for the vehicles. Cool. Nice stack rock fireplace. I like the vibe. I like the flow. Nice kitchen. Okay. And I'd say that because some of these properties up here, you get some deferred maintenance or just some old feeling stuff up here. No, this one looks good. Definitely a house you could walk around naked. Flooring looks fine. It looks like it's had better days, but it's that kind of laminate flooring, laminate wood. It's not real wood. Walkout basement, nice big basement though. Good separate living spaces. Cool. All right, looks good. I like it. Nice rolling mountain views. Cool. 698 is what they're asking. 721 Aspen Way is up next over in Evergreen. Back in the Shadow Mountain area, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,240 square feet on 1 acre, built in 2002. So this is up the Forest Estates area. This is actually just where it gets tricky. So this turn, so you're gonna be like right about here is where it changes from Jefferson County to Clear Creek County. So you're Clear Creek County, which means slightly better property taxes, which is great. The road goes from paved to dirt right around this corner here. Actually, it looks like it stops being paved right here. You get a junkyard across the way. Hopefully these trees block that, but no HOA up here, obviously. I don't know what 719 is doing with their life. But yeah, this turn right here gets a little bit steep. You'll see like the salt barrel there, but really one turn, I think you can make it. And then you got your nice little driveway here. The good flat usable acreage here over here too looks good. And you'll have decent views. All right. Nice big flowy flow. Cool. Metal roof. I like that. Great and very pulling you out to the deck there. I like that the kitchen is somewhat connected to the living space there too. This doesn't look like a load bearing wall. These poles are bearing the burden there. So you could take this out, open this up real nice, which I would do. Figure out somewhere else to put the fridge, I guess. I mean, even if you just took these cabinets out, you'd open it up. Cool. I don't mind it. Is that the primary bedroom? No, that's the entry. Okay. No, that is the primary bedroom. The big old primary bedroom. Log cabin feel. Well, not log cabin feel, log cabin home, which log cabins, I mean, it's nice, it's cute. Fire insurance doesn't like them as much, and it's a little bit harder to do electrical and stuff like rewiring and doing stuff to the house because you don't have the gap for the drywall there. Good sized rooms though. Nice boiler. The boiler looks like it's in good shape. Cool. It's a good setup. I'm big fan of boiler heat. And the reason they don't like the log cabins is because, I mean, it's not that they don't like them, but if they had a preference, it wouldn't be the log. Basically, just because the embers, if there's a forest fire and embers are flowing through the air, they can easily get stuck in these little crevices here. They could catch there and catch the house. But metal roof is a plus for sure. Cool. It looks like they did some good tree mitigation. And I think it's looks like this house down here is the junkyard, so can't really see it. Cool. All right, 710 is what they're asking. As you guys are on here too, I always forget to say, oh, this one looks nice and moody. As you guys are on here, give me a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate you guys jumping on. I'm struggle busting it this week. Definitely couldn't have done it yesterday. My voice was terrible, but it's not good today, but much better. But thanks for jumping on. Let me know where you guys are watching from as you guys jumping on, and give me a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate you appreciating me. 31276 Stone Canyon Road is next. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,524 square feet. Newly renovated 2 bed, 2 bath condo. HOA dues are $665 a month. When really that means you really probably have to be approved for probably at least 800 to cover that HOA fee. Mm-mm. There we go. All right, so you are close to, okay. So you're right behind Bergen Parkway here, which is a great location. Walkability in the mountains to a lot of things I love. The grocery store is right across the street. You got the bread lounge. This is right by the bread lounge. So you get the bread lounge, true yoga, all kinds of stuff right here. This is the bread lounge, true yoga, nice little shops over here. Uh, you really can't see this like industrial. I forget what they're doing over there. I think it might be not like a C dot, but some type of I think road maintenance thing over there. But you get the grocery store, easy access to Evergreen Parkway. So good spot, good location. And I like the what is the filter on the photos here. Well done. Oh yeah. I like it. You guys like the dark and moody? I feel it. I like the dark with the wood, natural wood. I think that looks good. And a lot of like accent lighting instead of the big overhead light, which I can't stand. Cool. Nice. I feel it. Y'all feeling it? Y'all feel it? Cool. Yeah, well done. Cool. We got a 5 piece primary, the bathtub, the shower, 2 sinks. That's the 5 piece. And a toilet. There's a toilet in there somewhere. I like it. I like the accents. I like the decor. It look like a queen size bed in that bedroom. Good setup. Looks good. I Do they have a garage? Yeah, they have a garage. Cool. You see, get a garage too. Good. I like it. I love the location. If you want easy access mountain living with low maintenance and a very nice property, here you go. Stone Canyon Road, 739. Oh, garages on garages. Hell yeah. And it's on Stagecoach. I like this. I got somebody I'm gonna send this one over to. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,184. Actually, that's not gonna be enough square footage for him. 2.4 acres on Stagecoach, built in 1958. You're kind of close. Kind of close to I thought Stagecoach. There's a Stagecoach in Evergreen, right off of Evergreen Parkway. So there's a Stagecoach. There's this Stagecoach right here. This is a different Stagecoach. Real close to 285. We're in Conifer, just past Aspen Park there. So you will hear the highway. Oh, nice wide open spaces. Oh, I watched not Lonesome Dove. I watched Tombstone last week for you guys that were not hating on me, but you're my what's up? You're my Huckleberry. Great movie. Would so like Wyatt Earp and then somebody with the name of D, the one that had like typhoid fever or something like that. He was dying in the movie. Help me out. Who are all the characters, main characters in the movie Tombstone? Doc Holliday. I liked Doc Holliday's character. Good movie. Good movie. Looks like that might be a steam shower, the way they got that set up. Cool. Looks good. Everything looks well maintained, well done. Siding looks like it's been painted recently. I bet you that's a great hang. Great hang in the winter or in the evening. And then that's the type of fire pit that you can have. There's a gas thing in there. You got a little lake view, a little pond view. Okay. Okay. And an enclosed little basement area there. It looks like they have a window. Gets shredded. That's the garage. Okay. So that's the breezeway from the garage to the house. Boom. All right, looks good. You got 285 right up here. All right, looks good. 749. Going back to Bailey, you got a Creekside property in Bailey, 222 Road P60, 2 bed, 1 bath, 1,767 square feet on 5 acres for under 800. New 1,000 gallon septic tank, electrical panel, propane lines, new well pump, new pressure tank, new water piping throughout. There you go. Tankless water heater built in 1965. Do it. Do it. Go. There we go. So you're down Deer Creek Road here. You're at the end of it. So you're 15 minutes to get back out on Deer Creek Road to 285. Well maintained county road there until you get to the very end. It kind of shoots off to the southwest there, turns into some dirt roads, but across the creek, a little bridge there, and you got private little houses over in there. So cool. Nice. Again, a little bit too far from me to live out there regularly. It looks like you need to do some bushwhacking. But again, I think it'd be a great winter home. Get the family out there, spend a couple days isolated, hiking, camping. There's all kinds of stuff to do out there. Looks like it'd use a little bit of touch up. Interesting. I don't know what's happening, if they have an AC unit up there or what's going on. All right, a little bit of finishing needs done. But like they said, they probably had to take all this stuff out because they put the new electrical in the house. I got a little bit of that going on at my house. I got holes in my driveway, for where they had to run wiring. Okay, all right. It's fine. Very cluttered. Hard to see. You got to get into this one to see the flow there. 755 is the asking. 30. Excuse me. 30463 Hilltop Road. Excuse me. Let me take it. All right. 30463 Hilltop Drive, 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,338 square feet. Built in 1922 on a 7,800 square foot lot. Did we do this one last week? No, we didn't. We'll go back. So at Hilltop Road, this is the El Pinal area. Did we? I don't know. You guys tell me. So Hilltop Road, the easiest access to get off the Evergreen Parkway here, right by the Park Meadows, or sorry, the Elk Meadows. Park Meadows is a mall down in Centennial. Right by Elk Meadow Park, right by Buchanan Park, right by the um, not far from the rodeo area over there. Smaller lots back in this area though. That's the thing. Where's the rodeo? There's Stagecoach Fields. Buchanan Park is just up the road a bit. Buchanan Park, and then you got the rodeo happens Father's Day weekend right over there. So good location, easy access. Let's check it out. Love the counter space, love the kitchen. Good flow. Giant island, still as a dining area. Yeah, for a small lot, small home. I dig it. Good photography. Nice backsplash. I like the colors are vibing. Big old primary. Nice walk-in closet. Okay. Cool. Looks good. Looks well updated. Good stuff. All right, 775 is the asking price there. Going over to Bailey, back to Bailey. This is not listed for sale. What's going on? There we go. Now it is. Now it's listed. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,340 square feet. This is 51 Cedar Lane. 3.2 acre lot. Nice. Built in 2005. Not too far from 285. Probably far enough away though that you'll hear the hum, but not too bad. So you're kind of right between the right between like the Loaf and Jug, Happy Camper, Cannabis Man, and Crossroads, Pine Junction area, more lumber, all that type of stuff. For bigger shopping, go down to Aspen Park. So not a bad location. Cool. Set up back by the hill there. Nice south facing driveway. That's a plus. Nice big landing spot there. Okay. Flagstone pavers. Deck looks good. I like it. Needs a hot tub if you ask me. But a hot tub like right here. Or right here. Put a hot tub right there. You put a hot tub wherever you want. Cool. Looks good. Looks well maintained. Looks like you got some good views too, decent views. Nice walk-in closet. They got so many clothes. Cool. I like it. I think it looks good. Yeah, no, I take it back. No, good, great views. For a second, I thought that was the big mouth bass. You guys remember the big mouth bass that would talk and sing songs? I do something. This reminded me of like the old school stuff. Remember the shoe phone? Nice fire pit again. That's illegal. Don't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Um, you guys remember the big mouth bass and the other one was the shoe phone? I do something disgusting at jujitsu because we're all bros in there. I after jiu-jitsu class, I go change, take off my cup and stuff, and sometimes I'll walk out with my cup. And I'm like, you'll never guess what I'm talking on, or I'll be like, hey, Eric, it's for you. I go to hand it to somebody because I'm a child. Always gets a laugh. I like to do it when new people are in the class for the first time. Really set the tone that we're there to have fun. Don't take it too seriously. 795 is the asking price. I'm a weird guy. If you guys don't like me, don't call me. That's what I love about this. 4388 Witter Gulch Road, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,496 square feet. Built in 1970 on a 1.14 acre lot. I know some of you guys are like, that's disgusting. So you're up the switchback area of Witter Gulch. So Witter Gulch, I tell people I had a conversation with folks that just had they have like teenage daughters. They're gonna be driving soon, and I'm like, Witter Gulch, they would probably like it right up to about here where it says Upper Witter Gulch, but here it starts to get switchbacky. Nice and quiet, but you are climbing. So this is you're getting going uphill here. Let's check the elevation. I'm gonna guess 8,800 feet of elevation. 84. Yeah, so you're getting up there a little bit, but nice and quiet. You typically have good views, great stargazing. You're not too far from things. Nice metal roof. Siding looks like it's been painted. These are the days we'll remember. That R is stupid. Who put the R like that? Cool. All right, nice kitchen, nice eat-in kitchen. I guess from there it looks more like an R, but still. Eat, sleep, shred. Yeah, brother. Easy to get up to Echo Mountain would be the place to go over here. Kind of looks like it's set up like an Airbnb. This looks totally detached. This looks like it's detached from the house completely. Downstairs. The mother-in-law suite. Just oh, it has a bathroom down there too. Cool. All right, that helps. I was gonna say going out, go back into the house to go to the restroom in the middle of the night would be terrible. A little treehouse too. Cool. Looks good. 799 is what they're asking here. They're going over to this looks like the Genesee, the like the Genesee Villages area. So you're close. There's I-70. You can see I-70 right there. No, that looks like the Parkway. That might be I-70. No, that looks like the Parkway. I think the highway is down the hill a little bit. The frontage road. I don't know. We'll find out here. Let's look. And no, so that is I-70 off in the distance there. So you're gonna have a direct shot to I-70. What did I say this was? 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,743 square feet. I think you have an HOA over here. $545 monthly HOA. I'm not a huge fan of this side. It's a duplex too. Not a huge fan, but if you work downtown, you want to be in the mountains, you want to be out of the city, this is a good spot. Especially if you have kiddos, need them to get to places down the hill or whatever. This is a good spot. Just not for me, and that's fine. Cool, nice deck. All the elk coming through. Nice size rooms. Five piece primary. Got your bay window to sit with your bay. Get the separate living spaces, which is nice. Nice office, craft room. Cool. Deck looks good. I got coffee dripping down my face. I'm disgusting. Cool. Looks good. All right, 799 is what they're asking. All right, Parmalee Gulch. This one looks like it is on the hill. 5541 Parmalee Gulch Road in Indian Hills. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,143 square feet. The main walk-in level can easily be its own apartment or Airbnb. Okay, built in 1930. So right off of 285 here, and the way this winds and bends too, I don't think you're gonna hear the highway too much because It's kind of a canyon here. You're gonna hear it a little bit, I guess. But this is a hill. This is a hill. You kind of wind through here, so you got a lot of like rock and trees that'll block most of the sound here. And this one's up on the hill there. So good morning sun. Once the afternoon hits, it's gonna, especially in the winter, creep behind this. In the summer, it'll be right overhead, but in the winter, you're only gonna get that morning sun, and then it'll be lost behind the hill here. Decks on decks on decks. Yeah, so this is, you're gonna be parking down the bottom here, and then walking up. So if you don't like stairs, you won't like this. Cute little access. Okay, little sunroom. Looks like this is the area that they said you could come up the stairs and then have. I'm not sure. Ooh, flow. I'm so confused with this flow already. Not sure if this is the main house or the ADU or the Airbnb spot. Looks good though. 1930s. You typically don't have big bedrooms, high ceilings. You typically don't have a primary. A little Murphy bed over here. Okay. Oh, that's a cool how tight that Murphy bed folds in there. Nice. It's charming. I think it's cute. Let's kill it. Yeah, you got to go see the flow, especially on like a 1930s house. Sometimes the flow can be real off and weird. I think it's charming though. I think it's cute. Is this a driveway too? Oh, so you have another house. Yeah, so this is your spot here. Another house right there. All right, interesting. Let's say if you like it, let's go check it out in person. 800,000 is what they're asking for that. Unique. This unique fun stuff that you see in the mountains. That's why I love doing these videos. Nothing's cookie cutter. Everything is unique, kind of tailored to the topography of what you're building on. Next up is 32857 Little Cub Road, so close to Evergreen here. Evergreen Lake, the Evergreen downtown. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,895 square feet. Built in 1993 on a 25,000 square foot lot, so more than half an acre. So Little Cub Road. Oh, okay. Nope. There's another Little Cub. There's a Little Cub right here. Little Cub Creek. It goes right up behind the lake. That's what I thought we were on. So we're on Little Cub over here, back by Maxwell Falls Road, which means you're about 15, 18 minutes to get back out to Evergreen Lake. You can go Brook Forest Road the whole way, or you can cut down Blue Creek, go to 73. It'll kick you right out to Aspen Park there. So it's a good central location to get to Evergreen or Conifer. Choose your adventure. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,895 square feet. Deck looks good. Roof looks good. Driveway looks good. Kitchen looks good. Nice, nice views. Cool. I like that access. What up, Eddie? Hybrid truck. Oh, what up, Eddie? How you doing, sir? Welcome. I'm uh I'm I'm suffering from that Chinese disease. Not COVID, which we all now know it came out of a lab. They said it came out of a lab. Now, isn't that crazy? Anyways, I don't know if I'm even able to say that the C word anymore on a stream. Not that this gets pushed out to a ton of people, anyways. But, anyways, I'm suffering from that Chinese disease. My old cross country coach used to call it dragon ass. But good to have you on, man. Nice tracks decking. What's going on in your world down in the front range, the Boulder area? I went and I got myself a mattress, Eddie. I got the test mat. I ordered it. I went on Gemini and I was talking to Gemini AI about like what's the best mattress. I didn't want to pay the $800 for the Snoozu one, so I got one that was like $380, and then I ordered it. Never got a confirmation, and then I reached out and they're like, we don't have your record of your order. And I said, well, you have record of my payment because it left my account. So where's my mattress? So I was supposed to be leaving on Tuesday to go back to Ohio, do my first Tesla car camping trip, and I don't have a mattress yet. So that's a little bit annoying. I'll probably just go to Walmart, grab something to um, make the trip work, but it's annoying because then I went and I tried talking to their customer service, and it's all AI. I'm like, let me just talk to somebody. Burning Man today. Yeah, Burning Man. Are you Tesla Cyber Beast camping? Sorry, I didn't talk about this one at all, but nice property, decent location, not too far up the hill, not too steep. 865,000 what they're asking. That's funny. Like I bet you if people just met you, they wouldn't think that you were a Burning Man guy, and I think that's cool. I have another friend that's going down to Burning Man. I think she left yesterday. Cyber Phoenix camper. There you go. Uh, Eddie's got probably the sickest. The sick. Drop a link to your YouTube channel, guys. Check out Eddie's channel. His Cyber Beast truck is the sickest. Going over to 25806 Lost Cabin Trail. 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 2,713 square feet. Built in 2004 on a 1.52 acre lot. Lost Cabin Trail. Where are we? All right, so we're back up Bear Mountain. So back up behind the lake. There's a little bit of a climb to get back in. Still a well maintained, county maintained road, but it does get a little bit. It's steeper. I mean, you're going up a hill. This is Bear Mountain up here, so a little bit higher, but you typically have some good views. Sometimes it's city facing views. We'll check it out here, but nice and quiet back in there. I like the spot. Oh yeah, looks like you're gonna have some views. Big old house. Cool. Looks like they just redid the siding. Uh nice wraparound views there. You can cut down. People always ask me, can you like cut down trees here? They encourage it. They want you to cut down. There's your Mount Blue Sky view there. There you go. That's sweet. Hey, I cut down a couple of those trees. You don't need them. They're not giving you any coverage. Double oven. Nice office. Cool. That's the correct way to do the feng shui. They say you don't want your in your office as much as you want to put your desk facing the window. They say putting your back to the door is bad feng shui because something like you like can't see the money leaving the door or something like that. I don't know. Um, that's a great way to wake up in the morning. That's a sweet view, especially when it snows. Amazing. Cool. This is a walk around the house naked house too. Yeah, so you're facing west here. That looks like the high school down in there. If I'm correct. Nice. Looks like it might be radiant floor heating down here, which is the best, especially for the basement. Love it. Look good. Great views. I don't love the aesthetic of the house from the hill, but really no one's ever going to see that unless you do the drone out there. Cool. I dig it. Sweet. 875. 875. Not bad for those views too. It's hard to price something like those views. What's the value? 5581 Northwood Drive. Open house. Our first open house of the week. They're slowing down. Open house today, 12 to 3. 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,235 square feet. Built in 1937 on a 15,000 square foot lot. So right off of Stanley Park Road here. So up the hill, basically right where we were just coming here. Pretty much the same area, actually. Pretty much right next to the last house we just had listed. So hopefully we get some good views again. Nice entryway, good flat landing space here. All right, nice big kitchen space. I feel like this hood range area is just not very attractive. That's the first thing that drew to my eye. That stainless steel like backsplash, not backsplash, but the stainless steel like hood thing, kind of very industrial feeling. We got a lot of furniture in here, so look past the furniture. Not a huge living space though. Okay, it opens up a little bit. All right, not bad. Yeah, I'd probably make that like a living space. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of unique. All right, there you go. There you go. There's a living space off to the side. Keeps going. And cut down a couple of those trees. Feels like you're blocking your view. Yeah, feels like one we got to get inside to feel the flow of this. Feels a little bit choppy to me. Do we have any bird people on here? Am I big on birds? I feel like that's birds and fish. I'm like, why would you? Fish over birds, though. Birds are just like, feels cruel. Yeah, cut down a couple of these trees. Get your view going. You got a view. You're just hampered by the. All right, this is. Eh. Yeah, I like the last one better, for sure. Yeah. Last one over this one, but it's available. 899 is the asking price. 6282 Starlight Drive over in Morrison, North Turkey Creek area. Big old wraparound deck. We got a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,748 square footer. Oh, I don't have the comments showing there. There you go. Nice flat usable acreage here. 2.38 acres built in 1977. There you go. That's a good spread right there. You got a little bit of trees, lots of sun. It'll be light and bright property here. What's your fastest way to get down the hill? Yeah, so you're going to be coming out High Drive. It's not far, about 5 minutes to get back out to 285, right by the Twin Forks. Easy to get back down the hill if you work down in the Front Range. So good location. You'll hear the slight hum, I'm guessing, of 285 in the distance. Cool, nice meadowy vibe. Nice double oven, nice big kitchen. Flooring looks great. Windows look good. Looks like electric heat to me. Okay. Mm, feels like they really just jammed that in there. Okay, carpet needs refreshed. Needs a little bit of love. Big old garage though. Baseboard heating. So baseboard heating is like it doesn't really tell the full story. Is it electric or is it boiler? So it doesn't tell you. 900,000 even is what they're asking. 160 Meadowlark Drive. This is Evergreen, 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,556 square feet. Built in 1994 on a 1.19 acre lot. So back up Sinton Road. So we're back up in the Echo Hills area. So again, a little bit higher elevation. What that last one was 9,500. So I'm guessing this is 9,600 feet elevation. We'll check it out. So you're about a 15 to 18, 20, 15 to 18 minute drive back down 103 to get out to Evergreen there. So it's a little bit different living here. 95, 9,500 feet. You're up there. High as hell. Driveway looks good. You're gonna have some good views here, it looks like. Cool. Nice big open floor plan. Good flow from the kitchen to the dining room to the living space to the outdoor deck facing north there. With the five piece primary there. You just got to be a little bit more sensitive on pricing up in this area. There's just less buyers that want to make that drive and live at that elevation. But deck looks good, siding looks good, house looks good. Nice north facing mountain view. Some flat usable acreage there for you too, which is nice. Sometimes you get like an acre, a couple acres, but it's all unusable, so not bad. Cool. Asking price is 935,000. Back in Bailey here. 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,020 square feet. Nice metal roof. Siding looks good. This is 1363 Royal Ridge Drive. 2.53 acres, built in 2000. So we are way back in there. So back in the Elk Meadows, Elk Creek Meadows. This is the area it's called. Let's see. Forest Ridge Homeowners Association. $51 monthly HOA. So next to nothing there. Usually when you see that, it's about like maintenance, road maintenance, snow removal, which is nice. They're not gonna hit your driveway, of course, but they'll hit the road on the way in. But you're about 20 minutes to get back out. You'll get good sun exposure here. Cool. Nice big open floor plan. All right. I like the Moss Rock fire. I wish I had wood floor throughout, but not no house is perfect. Neither am I. Nice sized kitchen. All right. Good views. Cool. Looks like a lot of bedrooms upstairs here. Big primary with the view. They did some good tree mitigation over here too. It's good. Nice place to take a soak. Nice big walk-in closet. Okay, we see you, Royal Ridge, looking good. 3-car deep garage, metal roof, looking good, looking good. I like it. Asking price 940,000. 1231 Nova Road. This is back in Pine, back behind the Pine Junction there. 7.96 acres. We got 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,552 square feet. Built in 1979. Nova. So Nova goes right behind the Pine Junction area. As you get back into this area, it's a little bit more residential in this circle here, but once you get back in here, it's a little bit more isolated. And you get, what did I say, over 7 acres. Look at the property line. There you go. That's a good. Oh, look at that privacy. It's a good spread. I like it. Big old garage. Yep. Flooring looks good. It's that like red oak hardwood floors. Those are my favorites. Super easy to sand down and restain forever. Forever. You can keep those looking good. Okay. I like the dark. I like the moody. Big primary. That looks like I don't even know if that's the queen, but you could fit a king size, California king size in there easily. Cool. The shower looks like just a water problem waiting to happen. I'd put a glass partition up there for sure. All right, nice big living space downstairs, walkout basement, like an area for the dogs. That looks like a steam shower there. Sauna, steam shower, and sauna. A steam room and a sauna in your house. Not bad. Decking looks good. Siding looks like it was just painted. Yeah, nice. Cool. Dig it. Yeah, you can horse around, have a little homestead. 950,000 is what they're asking. Over in Georgetown, here we go. Georgetown, looking good. Looks like a rental. Good place to have a short term rental. New construction, 1114 Griffith Street. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,116 square feet. And the Georgetown is very particular. They've tightened up the rules a lot around short-term rentals. But if you're living in that top part, renting out the bottom, if it's your primary residence, they a lot more lenient. So good spot, kind of by the park there, Georgetown Park. Easy to get out. Uh, yeah, good location. Like the downtown area is right over here. So good location. Gunella Pass is where you'll get all the tourists coming up for the leaf peep in here this next month. You got the railroad, Rio Gorge, I think it's called Rio Rio Gorge, the Rio Grande. I forget. Cool. Don't quote me on that short term rental piece too. Haven't seen the house yet, but it's new. It's new. Hard to knock it. Looks like it's well done too. Cool. Yeah, very residential. Classic Georgia. Oh, it looks like they built like four of these houses over here. Nice. Looks good. Look well done. Georgetown, cute town. You got everything. You got good food, good dive bars, all kinds of cool events going on there all the time. I like it. 965. Hey, let's take a quick bio break, fill up your coffee. We'll come back. We'll keep it going. We'll finish up this list going back over to uh Evergreen here in a second. All right, I'm back. I had to I had to change my shirt too because Went to chug some coffee real quick, and I spilled coffee like an animal all down my shirt. But we're back. Here we go. Let's go to 28359 Pine Drive over in the Highland Hills area. Open house today, 12 to 3. We got a 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,886 square footer. Built in 1969, giggity, on a 2,600 plus square foot lot. That's a good size lot for this area, over half acre. And right off of the Evergreen Parkway there, Highland Hills area, one of my favorite areas because it's so easy to get down to Evergreen Lake, Evergreen downtown. You get yourself a nice electric bike, which Evergreen is now, or Colorado has like a credit for electric bikes. So get yourself an e-bike, easy to get down the hill. Some older homes with a lot of character and charm. Nice little split level here. Nice moss rock fireplace. I like that skylight that's doing a lot there. Light and bright, looking good. Cool. Well done. Windows look great. Okay, why? The water inside of the light. Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but cool, cool, cool. All right, looks like it's all been remodeled at some point. Looks good. Cool. There's your lower split level. Typically, this little storage area here depends. Now they vary tremendously how much storage you get back in that little hole there, but Christmas decorations and stuff you only need to pull out once a year. That's a good place to put that stuff. Nice, nice flat usable acreage. Great for the dogs. Great for the kiddos. All right, looks good. Yeah. What's up, bud? Now is the time of the year that some tourists, it's the rut season, so don't get stuck, stomped, or gouged by an elk trying to get your selfie photo. Don't do it. Don't do it. Every year I see it on Instagram. Going back to the Genesee Villages area, so close to I 70 here, easy access to get back down the hill. 24130 Genesee Village Road, 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,110 square feet. Built in 1988 on a 6,000 plus square foot lot. $250 monthly HOA. And this one is on the highway basically. You're it's right in your face. So if you're okay with that, but you have the access, I guess I'll show out the highlights of that is how easy it is to get back down the hill. You got to go to the airport a lot. You're right there, but the highway is in your face. Nice, nice flow though. Cool. All right. I don't love the deck facing the other neighbor. To me, as an agent, so it's like I love to get listings, like, but when you get one like this, you're like, ah, it's such a nice house, but like getting the seller to understand that I'm gonna lose a lot of people by the proximity to that highway, no matter how nice the house is. People were spending close to $1 million. This one I think was right at $1 million, and being that close to the highway, it's just tough. It's a tough sell. You don't know how much it's gonna hurt you till you get on the market. Of course, none of these photos are gonna show how close you are to that highway. But I'm your boy. There it is. The highway is gonna be right here. You actually see a part of it right there. Turn. Show us the other angle. No, they're not going to. But I got you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to not waste your time. If being that close to the highway is a deal breaker for you, let's not even do it. So close. So close. 1 million is what they're asking. Good luck to you. All right, back in Witter Gulch, nowhere near the highway. Well, I mean, not too far, but definitely different vibe. 3742 Witter Gulch Road, 2 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,880 square feet, 14.97 acres. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Built 1977. So the switchbacky part there, so probably was probably 9,000 square feet or 9,000 feet of elevation there. Getting back, quickest way would be coming back down the hill, hitting Stagecoach, take you over to Evergreen Parkway there. Nice and quiet though. Good stargazing. All right, a little rustic charmer here. A little old school feeling. I like the rock. Cool. Feels cabiny. Yeah, very mountainy vibe. Very I'm in the mountains and it feels that way for sure. The sauna, okay. You are on a hill though, so let's look at this acreage. It says you have 14 acres, but how much of it is going to be up this stinking? I mean, all of it. Load, load, do it. It's not going to show me. Wow, that's a long, long driveway. Look at that. I don't know. We'll see. Good luck. 1 million even is what they're asking for. Choose your adventure. The right by the highway or long ass driveway. Next up, we got 9573 Fox Valley Drive over in Morrison. Probably has some acreage on this one too. You got 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,686 square feet. Yeah, there it is. 10-acre lot. 10 acres. Built 1990. So right off of Turkey Creek here, south of 285. Not too far off Turkey Creek, but far enough that you shouldn't really hear it at all. So that's a good 10 acres. I like it. Oh man, was that 30-foot ceilings minimum? Maybe 40. Not 40, but 30 plus. Go back to that. Wow. A lot of windows. They all look good. They look updated. Cool. Nice clean staging. Nice big primary. A little bit of old in here. Nice sunroom. That's a great yoga spot. That door is probably just storage back in there. There you go. Okay, you could finish it. Yes, it looks like down the basement. It looks like the boiler back in there. So, all right, you could finish it. Cool. It's only 16 photos on this one. 1.3 million. or not 1.3, 1,030,000 is what they're asking. 179 Camp Robber Court. That's a fun name. Camp Robber Court here. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 4,182 square feet. Getting some big square footage here. 4.28 acre lot built in 1991. Load. Load. This is what I do at green lights, red lights too. Green. Green. No? There we go. All right, so we're back in the Berlin Ranchettes area of Bailey. So not too far, probably about 10 minutes to get back out to 285, get out by the Loaf and Jug, shoot down to Bailey, downtown Bailey, or go over to Crossroads, go over to the Pine Junction area. Light, bright, great sunshine. Nice little mud room. Okay. Popcorn ceiling. Like, whoa, a lot of popcorn ceiling. A lot of scraping. I understand why they didn't want to do it. There's a lot of it. Cool. Big laundry room, big living spaces. Does anyone ever sit in a loft? I feel like sometimes like that it's just such a dead space. You try to do something with it. Nice sunroom off the primary there. I like that. That's cool. Great yoga spot. Cool. We got firefighter. Thank you. We got first responder house. Great views. Looks like you got a side office too there. Oh, that's your hot tub room. Okay. Not a fan of the interior hot tubs, but the plants probably like the humidity in there. I feel like if you have the hot tub though, and you have those going back here, sorry, you're probably all people having seizures how fast I'm flowing through these. I feel like when the steam just steam up those panels, and if not, you have to open the doors anyways to let the cold in. So just put it outside. Probably great for keeping it running longer, but cool. Looks good. Long driveway. 1,125,000. Samson. I want to talk to Samson. Who knows who that's from? Samson. I want to talk to Samson. This is a test of how cool you are. 15441 West Samson Road. This is over in Littleton, Deer Creek neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,906 square feet, sitting on 38.54 acres. Gadzooks. Built in 2003. Ooh, we are back in it. Off Deer Creek Road, south. Oh, so you're in Pine here, right? No. Oh no, not Deer Creek and Bailey. This is more Morrison. So you're gonna feel real far back in there. This is another one. Go drive it. I've taken people back in this area and they're like, it's just too far. I'm pretty sure there's a gate right here, so it's kind of a gated community, and it's not as far as some of these like way back in here. But still, like this would I'd say drive it, see if it's worth it to you, but you get all the acreage. Uh, a lot of driveway for you though. A lot to maintain, but you feel a little compound up there. Here you go. Cool. Nice 3-car garage. Oh, a horse. It's a horse property with the views. This is what sometimes captivates people and makes them want to go out to see it. Half baked. There we go. Well done. What part of Jamaica? Right by the beach, man. All right, looks good. Again, just like check it out. You might the drive, the area, like for people that have this is a great like empty nester or couple's house just because driving kids out to activity or homeschooling. Excuse me, homeschooling, great spot for that. Just getting out of this regularly, it's a little bit of a drive. Cool, but beautiful. Nice, I dig it. $1,175,900. 30937 Eisenberg Lane, open house today, 12 to 3. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,803 square footer, 10.51 acres. Getting some acreage this week for sure. Built in 2001. Doing some long driveways too. So back Buffalo Park Road. So you're going to be coming in right before you hit Three Sisters Park, right after the high school. You'll hit Hatch Road and come back in here. It looks fairly steep. Get back in there. Yeah, long driveway there. Anytime you see these switchbacks like that, that typically indicative of it's steep. You're coming up the hill here, Cliff Road, climbing, climbing, and then climbing more to get to the house. But you're gonna probably have some sweet views. Decks on decks, 3-car garage. Yeah. This is a walk around the house naked house for sure. No one's gonna see you. Okay. Lots of stairs. Cool. Looks well done though. Nice big, lots of counter space, lots of cabinet space. Double oven in the wall. It's kind of a unique spot for it. But yeah, that's sweet. Air conditioner. That's one of those air conditioning units on the wall there. I think it was Eddie that was talking about these air conditioning units. What did you say was better? The geothermal? Cool. The glass block. Very 90s vibe, the glass block. Okay. All right. Looks good. 10 acres. What did it say? 10.51 acres. Cool. 1,450,000. Going over to Morrison. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,778 square feet. We're talking about 5858 South Turkey Creek Road. Open house today, 1 to 3. Looks new. 17.33 acres in Jefferson County. Built in 1998, so it's pretty new. Think about the close to 285 though. Pretty close to 285. Right past the Indian Hills there, so super easy to get back down the hill. Probably 5 minutes to get back down the hill here, which is great. Especially if you need to go to the airport, take 470. You could take it all the way around, get the express toll pass, and dodge all the traffic. Get up to the airport here. Okay. The garage, the separate garage, is so far from the house. Wondering if it has like a office over there or something. Nice stucco siding. Looks good. Cool. Tons of counter space. Jeez. Tons of counter space. That's the hang right there. That's actually that's the vibe that I see a lot of people want is they want the kitchen and the living space like blended like that so that they I mean the only thing I would say is like having the TV in a way that you're hanging out. You could watch the game, watch the fights as you're cooking. Get the or no, those the not the Viking appliances. That's the Wolf appliances. Double oven. Nice primary with the gas stacked rock, double sided or not double sided. It should be double sided, right? You want to see that from the like what's it do what good does it do you over here? That's like a separate living space, I guess, but you want to see it from the freaking bed. Set the vibe. There's 285 right there. So you will hear it. Direct shot. Cool. Looks good though. I like it. I don't so I always point out to the highway there. It really doesn't bother me that much. But I also like when I was in Ohio I was right by Interstate 680. So I was like used to the hum of the traffic when I moved away from it. Yeah, they see you get an office out there. Hey, that's good if you work from home and you just need to be away from the house, that's a good spot. And so when I moved away from the highway, it was almost weird how quiet it was. So maybe you like that. Back up Witter Gulch again. This is 417 Witter Gulch Road. Oh, that last one. Did I say the price? What were they asking? 1,585,000. 417 Witter Gulch Road. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 5,723 square feet. 1.23 acres, built in 1996. So this one's right by uh Stagecoach there, which is great. It's easy to shoot back out over to Evergreen Parkway there. So good location, not too high elevation. So a good spot if you're going to be on Witter Gulch. Cool. I love all those windows. Like the river rock. I like the paved driveway. It's a nice little entryway. Cool. Giant kitchen. Nice little tuxedo cabinet color there. I like the gray. Nice. That's a good workout. I like all the concrete too. That's a sturdy house. Looks like this is the garage. It's been converted. Okay, looks good. Let's see the primary bedroom. There you go. Big old primary with a couch. Nice five-piece primary ensuite. Good vibe. Good outdoor sitting area. Just needs a hot tub. Nice. That's good. Some sexy curb appeal there. I like it. 1,595,000 what they're asking. Heading over to Golden for 935 Castle Ridge Road. 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 2,575 square feet with the red driveway and iPhone photos. We're gonna blow through this one quick. Come on, Clinton. You're selling a $1.6 million property. Let's get some elevated. You got a gated community over here. Built in 1990, 2.96 acres. What's the HOA? $13 a month. I think you can handle it. So you're kind of the Genesee front, Genesee North area is what we call it. Oh, so this is Riva Chase. So before this is Genesee back in here. Before you hit Genesee, you hit the Riva Chase. So right when you get off the highway, as you're going up Genesee Ridge Road, take a left. Little gated community in there. Kind of set lower than I-70 for the most part. So you might you might miss a little bit of that noise because of that, which is a plus. iPhone photos. Yeah, Mother Cabrini's shrine over there, looking at the Mount Vernon area, which is nice. I wish she did better photos. Yeah, they. All right, we're gonna blow through this one. I'm. Good luck to you. Cool. 1.6 million. If you want to be on the show, you want to be on the Saturday, sometimes Sunday spotlight, mile to mile mountain mosey with Sean Murphy. I need you to get some good photos here. All right, you're contributing or you're taking away from the show, especially at 1.6 million. Next up is 1584 Beardstat Court over in Soda Creek. I love Soda Creek neighborhood. This is a 5 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 4,962 square footer, built in 1995 on a 30,000 plus square foot lot, almost an acre. $133 monthly HOA fee. Right as you're getting into the Soda Creek neighborhood here, so not really deep in there. These ones back in here up 65, you get typically 9-10 acres. Get more, but this is a little residential area right off of 66. Not bad. I mean, crazy easy access. Bergen Parkway, Elk Meadow, all that stuff is right across the way. So good location. Nice curb appeal. Cool. 3-car garage. Nice high definition, probably impact resistant shingles. The what I like about the Soda Creek proper area compared to this is that the houses are typically spread out a little bit further here. Very traditional vibe. Good spaces, good office. Like these houses, there's nothing. They're good. They're nice, solid houses. Double oven. Elk all the time through here, right by Elk Meadow. Okay, Nice landing area. Big old bedroom. Views, check, check. It's got a lot. It's got a lot of redeeming qualities for the smaller lot. And yeah, I guess it's not too bad. I take it. I take it back. Like you don't have a lot of acre. You almost an acre, but I think I'm just comparing it to some of the ones that have like 9 acres plus. But this has good privacy. The way the deck is set up, kind of facing away from the other neighbor too. It's good. I like it. Almost 5,000 square feet too. So 1.72 million is what they're asking. Not bad. All right, how many we got left? One, two, three, four to go. Here we go. Ending at 2.85 million. 2430 Hearth Drive, Unit A2. This is Highwan Estates neighborhood. 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,497 square feet. It says it's on the golf course, people. Truly a one in a million. 2430 Hearth Drive sits in one of Evergreen's most coveted. We love the word coveted. Directly on the Highwan golf course with sweeping mountain views. I like that. It is a townhome though. A townhome for 1.9 almost. $350 monthly HOA. Built in 1979. You are on the golf course. You are right across the way from the that is a good location. Right by the clubhouse over there too. I mean, you are on the golf course. So there's the clubhouse. Walk across the way. It is a great location. It is a great location. I'll give it that. What's happening here? Am I losing a sub or am I adding one? Oh, I think it's just resetting. Okay, fun. I like the unique backsplash. This is a townhome though, which is what did I say the square footage was? Almost 5,000 square feet. I mean, that's not really a townhome. I mean, it is. It might have a shared wall, but I mean, 5,000 square feet. That's a big ass house. Even if you have one shared wall, it's like you have so much extra space to be away from that wall. Look at those fridge door handles. Those snakes, yes, snakes. And it looks like we went down one subscriber. Somebody doesn't like me. I take it personally. Cool. Nice finishes. The fun house to have the fam up to. I like it. I like their funky design. I like it. I like the funky colors, the prints. You know, it's not a little too loud for some people, I'm guessing, but I like it. Cool. Yeah, look at that. You're so close to the golf club. You could walk on the path right there. Love it. That's dope. If you're a golfer, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. 1.899. Might as well make it 1.9. All right, we got next up is 16213 Deer Court, Red Deer Court. Three bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,288 square feet. Also on the golf course here. Are we in the? Oh, we're in Willow Springs. We hardly ever have properties come up Willow Springs area. This is like the furthest east limit of our home search parameters. Built in 1999, 11,000 square foot lot. So Willow Springs is Dakota Ridge. You're coming up 285. You'll see all those houses. When you're coming up 285, just past the gas station there. Well, actually, no, the gas station's in Morrison. But you're coming up 285 here. You're gonna see Dakota Ridge, all these houses on the ridge over here. So you're gonna hear a little bit of the 285, but I mean access is crazy getting down the hill. And we don't get a lot of these coming up here. So let's do it. There's Red Rocks Amphitheater off there to the right. So I still consider this the somewhat of the foothills, but you're more like the ridge. So we have like this valley. This used to be like a big seaway here. This is where they find all kinds of like water fossils is the word. I was gonna say aqua fossils. I don't know what the word would be. Crustaceous animals. Cool. Hey, a little lake view too, a little foothill view, a little like water view, and golf course. Check, check, check. You're gonna see the lights just bouncing off the all those EDM shows happening. People getting wily. Very very tasteful. Very tasteful design here. Cool. Fun. This is a fun house. Whose bed is that? Really got six, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 kids. Good for you, popping them out. Helping out with the underpopulation. I need to do my part. Cool. That's good. 1,950,000 Dakota Ridge. If you guys are interested, I could tell you about that area. Look, it's at the very end of the parameters I have set. All right, going over to Lookout Mountain property for the week. This is a 5 bedroom, 5 bathroom, 6,227 square foot. I like Lookout Mountain area. I think you get really cool architectural designed houses out here. Or you can get a real shit box over there. But that's I think what makes the area cool. This is 21967 Mountsfield Drive. 2.53 acres too on Lookout Mountain. And I like you get the city view more often over here. Built 1967. Yeah, so you're gonna get the good city view, the twinkle. You're gonna get the morning sunshine. I love it. Nice ranch style house too. Look at all those windows. Are those accordion? Those look like accordion windows too. Are they gonna show them opened up? I feel like this one was on the market last year. These little clear story window light things look familiar. Nice. Very mid mod vibe. The sunroom area with the heat. It's heated out there. I like this style. Got the Wolf appliances. Yeah, the city view is sweet. You get the twinkle. 4th of July, you're gonna oh yeah. Hell yeah. Good office. That's a sweet office. Primary bedroom, kind of facing that sunroom there. I like it. Especially, oh yeah, we've seen this one before. You got the freaking tennis ball court, pickleball court in the house. That's a fun house. I like it. And all rock found siding. What is this? Well, I don't understand what that was. What were we just looking at there? A private one bedroom, 1,267 square foot retreat with a living room, game room, hosting, and relaxation. Nice. And a guest house, 987 square. So you basically have private entrance, kitchen, laundry room, ideal for family. Yeah, this is a multi generational living type house. Sweet. I like that. That's sweet. All right. Lastly, but not leastly, because it is the most expensively, this is our top price point home for the week with your girl, Lark Stewart. 1992. What a great year. 1992, Columbine Court, 5 bedroom, 5.5 bathroom, 7,905 square feet. That's huge. Sitting on a 1.96 acre lot, built in 1983. Guessing Soda Creek area. Nope, back end of Genesee here. So the back end of Genesee, so you're probably 12 minutes to get back out, but great views, kind of overlooking Kittredge and Evergreen there. Cool, nice driveway with 3 car, 4 car garage. Nice landing area. Oh yeah, that's a great entryway. Sell it, Lark. Good job, girl. Lark always does a good job with their marketing. There's certain agents and like I always look forward to seeing them on the other side of the transaction. Lark is one of them. She's great. Oh man, what do you got? Seven, one, two, three, 6 bar stools there. Huge waterfall countertop. Dang, damn, Daniel. Nice primary with a gas stove. Huge primary ensuite. Looks like radiant floor heating on that sucker. Nice. Great views. Great sized bedrooms. Great deck. Nice sauna there. Oh yeah, what a fun house. Full size shuffleboard, ping pong and pool, and a wet bar. Sweet. Giant garage for all the toys. This is Genesee neighborhood, so you have access to 2 clubhouses with the pool. They have all kinds of musical events and stuff up there. Fitness center, all the goods. Walking trails all throughout the neighborhood that are maintained by the community. Great way to end it. Yeah, as you guys are jumping off, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up on the video. If you guys again are looking to get started, we do this every weekend, typically on Saturdays if I'm not sick or busy. But we'll hit it every weekend. But as you'll see in this video, a lot of levels to mountain living. So if you're looking to get started on your journey, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Click my favorite button to contact us. Fill out the form. It'll go to me, and we'll set up a Zoom buyer's consultation to find the right spot, the right level of mountain living, the right lifestyle, the right house for you. So Don't forget to hit me up. You can reach out to me also on my wireless communication device. This one here goes right to me. So I will look forward to hearing from you. Other than that, you guys have a great week. I'm gonna rest up, feel better next week. I might be shooting next week from Ohio. We'll see how the week goes. But thanks for jumping on with me this Sunday, guys, and I'll see you next one.